If you'd like to speak to a psychotherapist online for help with anxiety or depression or addiction or any other emotional problem, then you might want to go to my website and learn more about the online psychotherapy service that I offer via Skype. So being able to speak to a psychotherapist online offers a lot of advantages, of course, one of which is simply convenience. It's much easier to schedule online therapy than having to travel to see a therapist in their office, and so on. The other reason I think that people like online psychotherapy is because it's also much more comfortable for you, because you can conduct your therapy sessions from the comfort of home or other place that works good for you, and being in familiar surroundings makes you much more able to receive the teachings that I give and to manage your emotions using the mindfulness-based techniques that I teach online. Being comfortable is really important. Another advantage of online therapy is it gives you a greater sense of power, of being in charge of your recovery process, and this can be very important indeed. I don't like the treatment-based models of psychotherapy, and I don't like medications either, because one of the effects of treatment-based approaches is that it makes you feel more like a victim, a helpless individual who has to go to some authority for help, and that's not going to help your recovery process. It's actually counterproductive. You need to feel empowered, and a good psychotherapist will certainly help you feel that way. How to learn how to manage your emotions more effectively by yourself, and not to become dependent on some treatment protocol. This is very important for working with anxiety and depression as well. You need to learn how to work with your mind, how to work with your emotions, and particularly with your habitual thought patterns, because if you don't really learn how to work with your mind, you will always be vulnerable to emotional suffering. So during the online therapy sessions that I teach, I will be showing you how to apply mindfulness to work with your emotions and your thoughts. The mindfulness approach is extremely effective, especially for anxiety and depression and other intense emotions. I also work a lot with trauma, so mindfulness-based trauma therapy is extremely effective, because it allows you to learn how to process your traumatic memories without becoming overwhelmed and re-traumatized. Mindfulness therapy is all about learning how to form a stable and non-reactive relationship with your mind, with your emotions, with your thoughts, with your memories, and everything else that constitutes the content of mind. Developing this ability to be present as the observer, instead of becoming lost in the content, is an absolutely vital part of good psychotherapy. So if you would like to learn more, go to my website, and if you would like to speak to a psychotherapist online, and you like the idea of working with me, then please send me an email, and we can schedule a Skype session at a time that works for you. Thank you.